Hi guys and welcome to Kaizer Vanguard. We're here today for another Kaizer pod. There are me, Max and Dan because other people are too good to be here. So, what have you guys been up to this week, if anything?
So this week we had a decent episode of Vanguard anime, so I watched that on Saturday. We've just had the announcements today and yesterday that a few of our card games shops are opening, but their play areas aren't opening yet. But the rules are being loosened so that people can meet up with each other. And I think they're about to announce that we can be a meter away from each other rather than 2 meters, so we'll be able to sit opposite a table to each other and play card games. So I'm hoping either by the end of this week or the start of next week we'll have some in real life games beginning to happen again.
Yeah, that'll be nice. I get the joy of going back to work soon. Or possibly not, depending whether I actually keep my job or not. So, we've got that to look forward to. Dan, just video game stuff?
Yeah, pretty much.
As per usual.
Not much else to do at the minute, right?
Exactly. Right, so on with the show. As you can see, my thumbnail skills are really getting there. Getting really good at it. So, zero news-wise, fuck all, basically.
Yeah.
There's a crossover, right?
Yeah, you get that weird little relive.
Yeah, so there's some crossover thing where you can get some sleeves in Japan for the game, and a great title that people really care about. There's that, and they showed that the next season reward is Coral in a bikini.
Is that for English or Japanese?
For Japanese. we'll get it eventually, but it's for Japanese at the moment. The current season just ended in English, so Perfect Riser is no longer available as a season reward, and we are now getting Reindeer, I believe. Or it might be Riviera. I think it's Reindeer. Yeah, basically something that I don't particularly care about, but a lot of people will do. Remuda's still not a great deck in Zero anyway. It's not tier 1 or anything. But some people will be after them. Moving on to actual cards. So we've got the lot of cards that got released before the stream, and then the few cards that got released in the stream. So this is Offset Angel. This is a Oracle Think Tank card. So it's Act Rearguard. Rest this unit. Look at top card of your deck, put it on top or bottom of your deck, reveal the top card of your deck, and if the reveal card is a normal unit, one of your units in the same column as this unit gets plus 10k.
This is pretty nice. I mean, this is going to really work with all the new support, isn't it? Because you can use this as like a combo with the CEO of Tarasu that's coming out.
Yep.
Goddess of the Sun. Because when she's revealed, she gives a skill off as well, doesn't she?
Yeah, so basically New Oracle is just all about revealing cards. And obviously, hopefully they'll be normal units, because a lot of the cards do seem to be wanting to use them as normal units. But it's basically all just about knowing what the top card of your deck is at all times.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember specifically what Abatrasu's skill was, because I know we looked at it a couple of weeks ago.
It's when it's revealed, bind it and give your Vanguard plus 15k, or give a card plus 15k, something like that.
Definitely not a fan
No,
of
it's
this
not.
rest
It's,
itself.
it's when it's revealed, give a Vanguard plus 10k to crit. So this makes it plus 20k to crit if you reveal CO off this, which is pretty nice.
Yeah, if it's in the same column, whatever it is.
No. It's so as long as this is so this has to go behind your Vanguard for that to work.
Yeah, exactly.
Otherwise, it gives 2 units 10k and your Vanguard gains crit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still nice.
Yeah, it's not awful. Yeah. I don't know if I'd play it because, like Dan said, that it rests. Like
it does rest.
That kind of sucks. The whole 10k thing is a bit.
Kind of 10k bonus thing, isn't it, in a lot of ways?
Yeah. Just like, I can gain an extra 3k by resting this card. I mean,
isn't there quite a few other cards that do the same type of thing to just not rest itself?
Yeah, there are. I mean, I guess you could call it rest it to gain the skill and then just call something back over it. So you've given something plus 10k.
Reveal these cards in the stream.
Yeah, it is just a rare, so it's probably not.
Yeah, it's alright.
It's not going to see much play, I don't think. It might be a 4-of, I don't know. There are rares that become 4-ofs. So we got another new deleter card this week. They're still trying to make deleters almost relevant, which is not going to happen. So when retired from Rearguard Circle, bind 2 of your grade 0s from your drop zone face down and call it back to Rearguard Circle as rest. So it's again the same sort of thing that we got last week, where they're sort of bringing them, like trying to do Grand Blue effects
Yep.
But this is kind of more like a touch Kaze effect than a Grand Blow effect, I think.
Do deleters get any benefits from having your own cards bound?
I don't know. I think.
Oh no, maybe I don't know.
I think in premium wasn't the guy who won the game, isn't it? Like if either like between both players there was 15 cards bound or something, you win the game.
Oh yeah, there is. Yeah, so there's some kind of benefits.
I imagine this would be really good in that. To be fair.
Yeah.
Assuming you've discarded enough triggers to actually use this effect.
It looks disgusting though.
Oh yeah. I don't think
Really?
it's particularly good or anything. I don't think it's going
It's
to
like,
see.
looks like a blue maggot.
It does. It looks very, very nice.
Yeah.
So we've got White Matter Jacked. He's not awful, but he's a grade 3, so you know.
Let's see. When placed, cost Counterblast 1 and Soul Blast 1, and put a card from your drop zone on Rearguard circle as locked. Continuous Rearguard. During the battle it attacked. If your opponent cannot call cards other than grade 0. Good reading. Okay, so I mean, the biggest problem with this card is that it's grade 3. If this was a grade 2, it'd be amazing.
Yeah, it basically if you're going to
Call that
play.
grade 4 off, couldn't you?
Yeah, exactly. If you're going to play more than 4 grade 3s, he would be a secondary grade 3, I think.
Yeah.
But I imagine most people will just be playing the 4 Messiahs and then 4 of the grade 4 card.
Yeah, I don't think he's bad though at all. I just think there's not space for him in the deck. I think that's the issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As
Maybe
with
run 2 of them.
Yeah, you
Could run 2 of
could.
them.
Yeah. I know
I mean,
that.
the thing is, you could recycle. You don't necessarily have to run 4 of the grade 4 because you're going to be able to recycle it and stuff, aren't you, from the drop zone with this card.
Yeah.
So you don't necessarily need to run 4 of it.
It's just,
you can't
it's
ride
just
it,
seeing
it's
it
gonna be
at
very
that
bricky.
point if you're not playing 4
It's
of
gonna-
it.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit like Exculpate, where you don't really want to run too many of it, I don't think. But it is also really, really strong. And having 2 of them on your rearguard circle would be amazing, whereas you can't have 2 Exculpates on your Vanguard circle. So I can see the argument for running 4 of it. I'm not sure whether I would. I think there is a lot of good trade-offs for running 4.
Yeah, I mean, it's similar to the, like Corona Fang and Corona Jet, how they've obviously got grade 4s in the deck.
Yeah.
Most builds of Corona Jet and Corona Fang will just play 4 of the grade 3 and then 4 of whatever grade 4 is they want to play. Some of them I've even seen play 6 grade 4s and 4 of the grade 3.
Yeah.
Just so they've got a bit more choice of what to go into.
Hmm.
It's a strange thing. I imagine there'll be a lot of different builds for Link Joker.
I mean, that stops perfect guards as well, right?
No.
Yep.
No, it
Does
doesn't.
it? Oh no, it's only grade 0s, right?
Yeah.
Only core grade 0s.
It stops things other than grade 0s, and perfect guards
stops-
are grade 0s, unless you're playing
It
the grade 1
it stops
perfect
protect
guards.
markers,
Oh, yeah,
right?
true. I forgot the triggers now.
Yes, it stops protect markers,
Ooh.
because protect markers don't have a grade, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Because I mean, Force's biggest issue is protect, so
Yeah,
could
I
be
mean,
alright.
yeah, I guess past that. Although, if you're playing protect, you usually get rid of the protect markers rather than perfect guards anyway, so you'll probably have normal
Yeah.
perfect guards in your hand.
yeah, true.
People might be running more of the higher cards rather than perfect guards as well. Is it 30k shields or something?
Yeah, a lot of people
crits.
will end up playing the new Sentinel crits. I'm looking forward to them. I'm looking forward to trying them out. So we got the grade 2 Ichikishima. So her in the deck when she gets revealed, bind the top card of your deck and one of your vanguards gets plus 10k. So that's sort of like a mini CEO effect.
Yeah, mini guys are the sum.
Yeah. So when it says bind the top card of your deck, it means bind itself as well.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean look at this card and bind the card underneath it or anything like that.
Yeah, so she's completely different to her original version of it. Her original version did nothing like this at all.
Well, no, of course not.
But she follows suit with Goddess of the Sun.
Yeah. Her second effect is when placed on rearguard circle, look at the top card of your deck, put it on the top or bottom of your deck, and then reveal the top card of your deck. If the reveal card is a normal unit, this unit gets plus 10k. So it's another one of those reveal cards. This one's very free, which I really like.
It's much better than the other one we just looked
Oh
at.
yeah, this card's really, really good.
Yeah.
I don't understand why the other one vests itself when this is just on play.
Because
Yeah.
that was a rare, and this is a triple rare. So you
This
paid
is-
your money rather
yeah.
than having a different rest.
This is also on play.
But why?
Then look at the top 2 and choose which one you want to reveal.
Yeah, this is
Sorry,
really
Look at the top card
The top card of
and
your
choose
deck.
whether you want to reveal it or not.
Yeah, put on top. Well, no, because you put it on top of bottom of your deck.
Yeah.
So if you put it at bottom, it means you've got like a second chance to try and get something else that you might be better.
Exactly. So if you don't know what the top card for your deck is, or you do know what it is and you don't
But
want
it does
to reveal
mean it does mean that you have to put a. It means you might have to put a trigger on bottom of your deck. I think probably what you do is you probably leave the trigger on top and don't worry about the 10k that you gained because triggers have got other benefits as well.
Yeah,
I
but
think your opponent knows the first thing's trigger.
At the same time, your opponent does know that you've got a trigger on top of your deck at that point.
Yeah, which is always a bad thing because it means it forces them to guard more.
Yeah, but
if I'm playing against somebody and I don't top card of their next trigger, I'm going to guard for no pass. Whereas if I'm playing against somebody I don't know top card of their next trigger, I'm more likely to guard for 2 to pass.
yeah,
So it's going to get more cards out of the hand, isn't it?
yeah. I think New Oracle is it's going to be a lot of mind games as well.
Yeah.
Oracle's always been like fairly mind gamey because you're looking at top card of
Yeah.
your deck and then you're trying to make your opponent think that it's a trigger, or maybe
It's going to be a very easy deck to
play.
play, but a very hard deck to play.
I
against,
don't even think it's going to be an easy deck to play, to be honest. I think it's
You
going to
don't?
be an easy deck to play, but it's going to be a hard deck to play well.
Yeah.
I think
That-
it's quite a combo-y deck.
Especially if you're only running 14 triggers like the guy on the stream today.
Yeah, so we saw a Link Joker and Kagero game today, and they showed the deck list afterwards, and the Link Joker player did have 14 triggers in his deck list. From what we could tell, it wasn't all in Japanese. So, yeah.
This card triggers the original CEO twice.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, because it looks twice, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, look and reveal.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Like that, like people might not even. I imagine quite a few people will just play CEO with CEO. Well, Amaterasu with Amaterasu. Just play
Yeah,
Amaterasu as the main grade
bonus, isn't
3,
it?
then yeah. As long as you've got enough cards in your deck to reveal, that'd be pretty cool to see. Moving on, we've got Heat Shot Dragon with this amazing high res image.
That translation is really, really good. I like that, Rowan.
Thanks. Let's show the first picture I saw of it. I wasn't even like looking for a different picture of it. So when placed, cost, discard a card from your hand, draw a card. Not bad. That's a Vanguard only skill. Rearguard Circle, at the end of the battle it boosted a grade 3. If the boosted unit is stand this unit. So we saw this card today in the stream for the first time. So he put it behind his Vanguard basically. And just attacked with the cross 3 times and it just restands 3 times. So making your Vanguard that guaranteed 21k with double crit from the first attack is really good for the cross, with the cross already being a pretty insane card.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that you really need to put behind the Vanguard. Putting this anywhere else as a rearguard is a waste, and I think that's the trade-off. This card is really, really amazing as a Vanguard booster, but to make sure you get it as a Vanguard booster, you're going to have to play a high number of it, and you're going to have to, take things out, which would be much better on other rearguard circles. So even though it's really, really good behind the Vanguard, the cost of having to run a high number of it to get it behind your Vanguard, I think, is the downside to it.
Yeah, it's another good first ride for Kagero as well.
Is it a triple? It is, right?
Yeah, it's triple, yeah. They've already got a good first ride anyway with Lava Flow Dragon. Like, the grade 3 searches are pretty much every clan's best first ride now. Unless you've got one that's better, because their skill is both Vanguard and Rearguard. But if you've got 2 copies of this, then you can do that. But if you've got just 1 copy of this in your hand, you're probably just better off saving it in your hand until you get to a grade 3 turn.
Yeah.
Basically, they're just making Kagero really good now.
Why is this 8k?
Because it's a grade 1 card.
Yeah, but why is a restanding booster 8k?
What would you like it to be?
Give it like 6k or something.
It wouldn't make a difference. So if it's 6k, it'd make your Vanguard attack a 19k attack. 20k attack doesn't matter. 21k attack doesn't matter. Those numbers don't matter to the 13 or 12k base Vanguard that your opponent will be on.
It just makes it better as a vanilla on rearguard circles, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's going to be a vanilla if it's not behind Vanguard.
I just really dislike Kagero and really want them gone from the game.
I mean, that's not going to happen.
Unfortunately.
Not with one of the top 3 fan favorite clans, is it?
Yeah, should have been played in 2014 or whatever it was when they killed it off.
Yeah. So we've got Wonderhanger. So this card got released either yesterday or today. This is Pale Moon from Set 9. So this is cost, put this unit into your soul, and one of your other rear guards gets plus 5k. It's a very basic skill. I think it's not going
to be ran. Yeah, it's not going to be ran. It's a minus.
It's quite bad depending what the Harry stuff does.
No, it's bad in general.
I think it's bad in general, but like
It's not good.
they might make Harry like for every card that's been put into your soul this turn, it does some shit or something like that. I don't know.
It's a shame because I actually like the art. I think the art's quite nice.
Yeah, we also got Happiness Collector, which is the starter for the new
that
stuff.
art is really nice.
Yeah, it looks a lot better than the old art, in my opinion. The old art looked a bit too like a 4-year-old. This one looks a little bit older, at least.
Yeah.
But it's quite nice artwork. Speaking of nice artwork, we got the new Grade 3 Searcher for
0-2.
So
Super nice.
So technically, the Grade 3 Searcher should have been Destiny Dealer because that's what the Stride Fodder was in G. But instead, they've taken the old promo that we used to have and turned that into the Grade 3 Searcher. So the unique thing about this one is during your turn, if a face-down card is in any fighter's bind zone or circle, it gets plus 5k. So they've made it so it's good in both Deleters and Messiah, and also I guess Chaos technically.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, it's just standard. Like all of the Grade 3 searches for all of the clans at the moment are just basically this card's getting plus 5k no matter what because of how my deck is.
I like that card a lot. I think it's gonna be a 4 of.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of the other clans are also binding stuff now as well, right? So that's gonna have 5k a lot of the time.
Here and there, yeah. Some of them bind face up though. That's the only issue there because I'm pretty sure Narukami bind face up.
Nubatama bind face up.
Does Nubatama bind?
Murakumo?
Nubatama sort of binds, yeah. It's for Nubatama does bind face down, to be fair. Because it says your opponent chooses cards from the hand, bind them face down, and then keep the rest of the cards. And then you've also got Gear Chronicle that bind cards as well, but they don't do that as much anymore. But they bind cards face up too. I'm pretty sure it's face up, yeah. Because the only cards that Oracle binds is Amaterasu, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that goes face up.
That binds face up.
It basically wouldn't gain anything from binding face down, so I don't see why they would bind it face down. Moving on, we got these today. So these are promo cards that we got today. So we start with the Link Joker one. When placed from hand, if your opponent has a face down card on his or her Vanguard Circle or Bind Zone. Wait, what?
No, I think that's right. Then, so it only works if there's a card bound. So then it's cost card blast 1, choose 2 of your opponent's rear guards and bind them face down. And if 2 cards couldn't be chosen, so if you only bind 1 or 0, you get to counter charge 1 or soul charge 1.
I just read that out really weirdly. It looked like 2 skills to me.
So I mean, this card is at this point, it's get rid of 2 units on the field for counter blast 1, which is just amazing. And it's also not limited to a column. It's not choose a column and retire it. So if you're going for your kill turn and you know your opponent's got intercepts that they can use, say if they've got like the blaster blades that gain like 5k shield or something like that.
Or they're playing Protect 2.
Or they're playing Protect 2. You just kill whatever's on there and then you're golden, aren't you?
Yeah.
So this card's really, really good.
Yeah, I think
but
this
it's
is actually
promo,
really good,
which is upsetting.
Yeah, I mean, Messiah's starting to get a lot of good Grade 2 choices now.
Yeah.
Especially
it's really nice art as well.
Yeah, the Messiah stuff is all just really good artwork, because it's all like the stuff that looks like Star Vaders.
Yeah.
This guy might even be a Star Vader for all I know. I'm not sure. It's got some
guy?
Sorry,
I think that's a lady you're talking about.
Might be. She could identify as a man. Could identify as a plastic bag. I don't know. Right, move on. So got another Chica.
Wait, hold up. Since that's a promo, we may not even get it in English.
Well, we do usually get the promos in English, to be fair.
Yeah, we should get it. It'll probably just take longer.
Yeah, that's the only problem. So we do usually get promo packs where they'll just basically all the random promos that Japan's been getting, they'll just lob into a pack for us.
Yeah, or they'll chuck it into a regular set.
Yeah. So this is another promo that got announced today. This is for Kaguro. If on Rearguard Circle, if your opponent has 1 or less Rearguards, this unit gets boost. So Grade 2 with boost, not awful. And auto on Rearguard Circle, when it's placed during your turn, if you have 2 or more Grade 3 or greater units, Soul Blast 1, retire all your opponent's Rearguards in the same column as this unit, and if 1 or less Rearguards are retired, you get to draw a card. So it's the same similar thing as the last card, where it's just getting rid of 2 units, but if you want to get rid of 1, you get to draw a card.
I think the cost on this is a lot harder to get off. I think that it's
What was the cost on the other one? Wasn't the cost countless?
the cost of Countless one. You got to have something bound. Whereas, well, not the cost, so much the requirements. So, consider you have to have 2 or more grade 3 or greater units. So that means that like you've got another grade 3 rearguard, right?
Yeah, true.
Because it
Yeah.
doesn't say in the title. So that's going to be difficult to get off with the deck and how the deck works. And
I
that way
think-
you want to keep things in your soul.
I think this is for Blade Master, not for the Cross. That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
'Cause I
Even
think
though-
I think Blade Master still is using the Vision tokens, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where they're counted as a grade 3.
Yeah, the difficulty is if you've had your board wiped turn after before and you've got low hand after guarding, you drop the Elite Joker thing and you could still have impact on the game. If this is the card you draw into and you've got nothing else, this card's pretty dead. Just take it.
Yeah, I mean it's still a Soul Blast 1 to draw card when placed. So it's you draw into this.
But
And
only
it's
if you've got
basically
2 or more
cards.
grade 3 units.
Yeah, and your opponent's got one or less
requirements are
rearguards.
harder. Yes, the requirements are harder.
It does have a lot of requirements for a random
and
grade
it's
2
got
card.
to retire 2 rear guards in the same column. So if your opponent's got 2 rear guards, but they're in separate columns, then you're only going to be able to retire one of them. Whereas the other
But
one
you'll still get to
you
draw a
could
card from
retire. You will, but the other one you could choose the 2 units in different columns and retire and bind both of them.
Yeah. Both of these have really nice artworks, to be fair, as well. I'm
Yeah,
quite happy with this. So we got to see this gorgeousness. So in set 10, they've announced the ASRs are for Morfessa and Luard. And they're using the artwork that they announced recently, which I may have put towards the end of the slide rather than the next one, by accident. But yeah, I've got the official artwork later on. But these just do look amazing.
It looks like it's like stills from like an isekai anime or something like that, rather than Cardfight Vanguard.
Yeah.
It looks like this should be like its own little show.
It does, yeah. I do like that they're showing Morfessa to look a bit more female now than how androgynous she used to look.
She's not wearing a bikini, which makes a nice change.
Yeah,
Or
it's
something
nice
loose.
to see a girl in layers rather than a girl
Yeah.
with a layer.
She's got 2 dragons on her head. 3 dragons on her head. She's got one around the hat. She's got 2 at the front, then one like wrapped around her hat.
Sure.
Yeah.
I could see 2, but yeah, sure.
Well, there's 2 sat at the front, right? 2 little blue ones.
There's a blue one that's at the front.
Oh, is it just one?
Yeah.
Was that 2 to me? Okay, then there's one like wrapped around the spine. Either way, it's nice art. she's got
She-
like a little Robin mask on as well.
Yeah, she also has like a dragony looking arm like Luard does.
Yeah, but Luard doesn't in
Obviously-
this picture.
Well, yeah,
He's
'cause
hiding it.
it's his left arm, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if she did on the old cards. I can't remember. I'll have to look at those.
Can't remember.
Moving on, so we got the last double rare for Oracle today. So this is Grade 2, Vanguard and Rearguard Circle once per turn. Soul Blast 1, discard a card from your hand, reveal top card of your deck, put it into your hand, and activate all of the trigger effects of the reveal card. If the reveal card is a normal unit, this unit gets +6 until end of turn. So it's another one of Oracle's reveal cards, but you also get to draw the card as well.
Yeah,
as
this
reveal
card
it.
is really good.
This card's way too costly, in my opinion.
It is weird that it discards the card. I think that's quite a bit for a grade 2 skill.
Yeah.
But if obviously you know what the top card of your deck is and you're wanting to add it to your hand, that's fine. But also at the same time, if you use this effect with Goddess of the Sun, you won't be adding it to your hand. It'll get bound instead. If you're wanting to use the Goddess of the Sun skill anyway.
if you want to use the Vanguard, the deck skill for Goddess or so.
Yeah. Like, because it's revealing it, that's the whole point.
Yeah.
So if you end up revealing the Goddess of the Sun, you'll have to... Well, assuming that Goddess of the Sun's skill does take precedence over this and it binds itself rather than add it to your hand. So I think that's part of her
I'm not
cost, isn't it?
sure. I think the difficulty is this card. You have to complete a whole card's effect before you can start the next one. So this card reveals and puts it into your hand. And by revealing it and putting it into your hand, does it not cancel out Goddess of the Sun's effect?
No, because it's still revealed.
If it's just when this card's revealed, right?
I think so.
But
But
this is
it's
already
still
but-
revealed. So it'd go to your hand, but then you'd reveal it from your hand, I guess, instead and use a skill.
I'm not sure.
I'm guessing it just activates skill from hand at that point.
But it's a deck skill.
Yeah, but it was revealed from your deck originally.
Maybe.
Basically,
I'm not sure
Oracle
if
at the
it's
moment is
decided.
it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
It's just a ruling. It's
That's
like
confusing.
it's just a judge's dream basically at the moment.
Yeah.
It's full
Maybe
of
I'm
new
overthinking
rulings.
it.
I don't
But
know. This guy's just added
it
a
just
load
seems
of new
strange.
rulings basically on his
Yeah.
own. But this guy was the old like on attack countless one double rare that we used to have in set 1 or 2 of G. Like every clan got one of those basically. Moving on, this is the artwork I was talking about. I apparently put it in the wrong slide. So this is the official artwork that we got a couple of weeks back.
Oh, is Morfessa not drawn by Lack? Is it drawn by somebody else?
No, it's drawn by Marecha D, I guess.
It's like there's Mackie D's.
It does. It might as well say Mackie D's.
Yeah,
it is really nice artwork though, yeah. They've done a good job. So next we're on to the Bushy Road Shop League that we got announced today. So it's another like Springfest type thing, but it's very different. So they're doing it on a points-based thing. So I've got the screenshots of the thing here.
Yeah.
So
I mean, the main thing is that it's just like something that happens in your shop and nowhere else. So it's not like the Team League qualifiers where we'd go around shops.
Yeah.
This is something to keep people contained until the end of the year, isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, as it says here, so my mouse should be on here. So points are all shop locked. If a player wishes to participate in another shop tournament, his or her points will start from 0 for the new shop. So you're getting a point for entering the tournament. If you come third, you get 2 points, second 3 points, first 5 points. And then you're also getting promos for where you come on your points as well.
At the end of the season, so not once per week, which is the difference between that and our normal
that's
week.
At the end of the season. Oh god, that's awful.
Yeah. So you get one promo for 2 months if you don't get third, second, or first.
Yeah. That's really bad. I imagine those promos are probably going to be quite expensive, especially if they're foil.
It depends if they're trash or not. It's all about the effect, isn't it? If the effect's no good, it could be something really cool. It could be like one of the more iconic cards.
Oh, it might end up just being a force marker or something. Like they do tend to do that.
Yeah. Double-sided force marker.
This isn't just for Vanguard anyway. It's also for Y Sports and for what little time is left of Buddy Fight. We also found out that Buddy Fight is getting discontinued this week.
Oh no, what a shame.
Yeah, for those 4 people who play that game. That's a shame. I know it does have actually a pretty high player count in England, but it doesn't for us because our shop doesn't stock it.
Support it.
So that's the end of the stream stuff anyway. So channel news wise, we haven't got everyone here, so we can't just be like, oh, Tuesday's your day, what are you doing this day? So I'm going to talk about what I'm doing this week. I have finally gotten all the cards I needed for my Angel Feather decks. So I can do a Protect 1 profile and a Protect 2 profile for that. I don't think I have anything else particularly planned. We've got plenty of tier videos and top 10 videos to do. We've still got those trial deck games to do that we've just keep on putting off recording. And we should probably try and do some more game videos as well for you guys. Max, have you got anything planned?
Yep, so on Saturday we have episode 4 of Cardfight Vanguard If, which I'll be looking at, hopefully with some other people this week. And this week it is focusing on Tetsu. And it looks like there's actually a card fight this episode, which is a nice change. But it looks like it's a card fight in the same kind of way as the Foo Fighters did it in the manga, where they wear the Vanguard gloves and they get electrocuted when they take damage. So that's going to be interesting to watch and see what comes of that. Probably on my day it will be a tier list, because I've not got any deck profiles at the minute that I'm eager to do. I'm building a premium deck at the minute, but it's something I'm waiting for the stuff out of the new premium set to come out to put into the deck. Also, we're getting our trial decks released next week, I think.
2 weeks.
Yeah, so when that comes out, I'll be buying the Royal Paladin one, and I'll be doing an opening for that too. But that's it for now, I think. We're also really close to hitting our 500 subscriber mark. We're 5 away at the minute, so if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And we'll probably do a giveaway when we hit 500 subscribers. So I'm looking forward to doing that. I'll probably organise for that.
Yeah, that sounds good. Dan doesn't really do videos. He's more of a recording and technical guy. But if he does happen to be in videos, I don't think you've got anything planned, have you?
No, not really.
Yeah, we'll try and get Dan in some games anyway, because he is a good player and we'd like him to properly be in some videos rather than just being a voice in the background every now and then. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything for this week. It's obviously a shorter podcast because not much was revealed, and we're also missing 2 people that we would usually have. one of which did actually have a reason for not being here. The other one just turns up when he wants.
Apparently.
Yeah. So, yeah. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and make sure to tune in next week for the podcast and for any other content we've got on our channel. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.